गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः ओ श्री गुरवे नमः ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्मतत्त्वं युवानं वर्षिष्ठान्तेव सदृशिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं वरदयितश्चिन्मुद्रमानन्दमूर्तिं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे So we are still in the first verse. So, my salutations to Sri Dakshinamurti, who is teaching, who is giving an exposition through silence. He is guiding, he is teaching, he is doing the vyakhya, expansion of the topic through silence. And making the revelation, not only making the revelation, that teaching through silence is possible only through the revelation within, and it brings about the revelation. It doesn't bring about, I shouldn't say that. But yet, that's why we have come together, no? That's why we are interacting with Dakshinamurti Stotram, no? That's why Adi Shankaracharya wrote Dakshina Stotram, no? Dakshinamurti Stotram. Why? To invoke it out of us. And who can invoke? Who is established in it? Only he can invoke. So this prakatita, this revelation, he is already that, and he is helping us to become available to that, or to recognize that we are that. And for that, he is directing us, he is guiding us, he is teaching us through silence. Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam. And what is he making reveal? He is making reveal the infinite essence, the infinite reality. So he is of the nature of infinite reality. He is the revelation. He is teaching in silence. He is making the exposition, and he is Yuvanam. He alone is youthful. We explained that in detail. I am not going into that. And to whom he is doing all this? To whom? Varshishthante, us elders. Now slowly I am getting in that category. One more year. Then I am qualified. Varshishthante, Vasad Rishiganaihi, and all these Rishiganaihi, I explained that from the Puranic story point of view as well as from subjective point of view. The Puranic story point of view, it was the four Sanat Kumars who approached Lord Shiva after exhausting the search by themselves. They couldn't find the contentment or the happiness or the bliss that they were searching for. It was not possible because interacting with the world, it is not possible. Then they came to the source of the world. Who is he? The Ishvara. Who is that Ishvara? He is Lord Shiva. And when they sat in front of him, we saw the picture, or you can imagine in yourself that all your mind, intellect, memory and ego, they are contemplating on the Ishvara within the heart and mind. Who is he? That Ishvara is the creator. There is some principle, no? What is that principle? Who knows the waker, dreamer, sleeper coming and going every day? Is he the you? Is he you, the individual? Or is he the Ishvara? He is the eternal witness. And who is the eternal witness? Who is not affected by the what he is witnessing. That is he. So you are at the same moment, the Ishvara expressing through you, or it is the entangled Jiva expressing through you. Your choice. So here we saw that all these Rishiganaihi Avrutam, they have surrounded him, encompassed him, seeking, and he is teaching them who have surrounded him for what? Rumination, for the knowledge. And who is this Dakshinamurti? See, there are two ways you can take it here, because we are talking about Dakshinamurti. He is Brahmanishtahi, we explained that. But other way you can say that if you study Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad, which we concluded about 7-8 months ago, in that all rishis, Kashyap, Bhardwaj, Garga, Gautama, all these great sages, they have accumulated together on the banks of the Gangaji. They are all established in truth. But why have they come together? Oh, because they are seers. They know what is going to happen in the future. And they know a great event is going to take place. And what is the great event? The great event is Parikshit is going to come there, and he comes. So already more than 10,000 are collected there by the Gangaji. Shuktal, the place is called Shuktal, near towards the south of Haridwar. अभी भी वहाँ पे वो पेड़ है, ऐसे कहते हैं. आप गए हो? हाँ. So there they are waiting, and then Parikshit comes and he says that please, any one of you can tell me, I got only 7 days left to live. Just like we have only 7 days to live, Monday to Sunday. So 7 days to live. Can someone tell me what I should do in these 7 days? What is the best thing to pursue? None of these realized masters, each one a stalwart, each one Acharyendra, but none of them came and took the seat under the tree to teach Parikshit. They were waiting. Who came? Yuvanam. There also Yuvanam. 16-year-old boy comes. The son of sage Vedvyas. He comes. He's never, from the time of birth, he got out of the womb of the mother and started walking. Naked. Ran. Today, while wandering here and there, he finds himself by the banks of the Gangaji. He sees a place there under the tree. He sees all these, everyone sitting there. Because he has heard the Chatushloki Bhagavad and the Puranas and everything else and the Vedas, everything while he was in the tummy of his mother. So he is not interested. Knowledge has happened. He is not, from the time of birth, he is not interested in the world. Somehow he finds himself there. And he has not spoken till today, even once. Again, silence. Established in silence. There was no need for him to talk. There's no urge in him to talk or communicate. Came, took the place like this seat under the tree, and immediately everyone was expectantly looking here. This is what we were waiting for. Why, they are all great masters. If they know everything, why are they sitting to listen? If they know everything, why are they sitting to listen? Because time has to be passed. Time has to be passed. How do you pass the time? Shopping. How do you pass the time? Enjoying with your grandchildren. Huh? Shravanam. Enjoy, pass the time listening to the satsang which shifts your attention to your essential nature. And that's why they have come. They know everything. When you know everything, you know it is a game. Play the game. It's an auspicious game. It's a holy game. And they are there, and he asks the question, and he tells him how to be free from death in 7 days. Free from death in 7 days. Acharyendram. And this teacher, Dakshinamurti, just like that Shukdevji Maharaj also, he is teaching in, here is very much in silence. And then Karakalita with his hands. And how are his hands? Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra, we said, it was this mudra. There are, when you see Bharatnatyam dancers, there are different mudras like this. When they do this is the Hiran or the eyes or something. You know Bharatnatyam? No, forget it. She only knows how to cut and paste. Surgeon. So there are different mudras. And that gives, did we say? That mudra is which gives joy. Without saying anything, this mudra, this position of the fingers, how they are placed? They are not placed down like this. They are placed like that, on the thigh, on the knee. He is sitting like this. These 3 fingers are separate, and this one has surrendered to the index finger has surrendered to the thumb. Now, someone told me, Swamiji, I never heard this before. First time I heard it. Now you heard it. What is the significance of each finger, and what is this index finger coming and meeting with the thumb? Now, what does this form? Complete a circle. Where is the beginning in the circle and end in the circle? Nowhere. It is continued. Purnamada Purnamidam. Who is that? You are. Who were you thinking before? I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. I am the waker, I am the dreamer, I am the sleeper. I am the stupid, I am the intelligent. I am the student, I am the teacher. Something we are always thinking. But here what have you come to? You have discarded all those roles, you have discarded all those attachments, and you have consciously become available. So, available to your essential nature. Same way, Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. They are contemplating on whom? On the Atma. What happens? Take example. You're looking at it. That's why I took shower and I'm fresh. You are sleepy. You are sleepy. When who is thinking of sleep? Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. Isn't it? These 4 are thinking. You are remembering Mana. Mind is feeling that it wants to go to sleep. Buddhi is making a decision that I want to go to sleep. Memory is thinking, yesterday I went to sleep, it was so wonderful. Today also I want to go to sleep. So that it remembering. After sleep I become fresh. So now also if I go to sleep, tomorrow I'll be fresh. This is the data from the memory. And who owns all these 3 positions? The Ahankar, the ego. So all these 4 are contemplating on sleep. Do they know what sleep is? They don't know. They're only imagining. Because the waker can never know the sleep. The waker can express only in the waking state. He cannot know the sleep, but he is thinking about the sleep. But when it keeps thinking of sleep again and again and again, what happens to Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar? Mind, intellect, memory and ego, all of them dissolve. How? Did you bring about the dissolution? No. They automatically, all the memories of the world go away, all the feelings go away, all the search goes away, everything vanishes. The gross ahankar, the waking ego, it also goes away. So all the four come to realize sleep. That is what is realization, no? They come to realize sleep or they become absorbed in sleep, whichever way you put. Same way, these four, by looking at Dakshinamurti, who is sitting in silence with the Chin Mudra, they say, what is he doing? You know, if you have seen Shirdi Sai Baba, have you seen his statue anytime? How does he sit? He sits with his left leg on his right knee, and he has got one finger between the big toe and the other fingers. He is separating. He separated his three fingers from that. So that is his mudra. Some people are very, very fascinated with that point. Oh, and they bring so many meanings out of it. Exactly the same way. That is also mudra, but his mudra, unique one. Here it is Chin Mudra. See? This is also mudra. When you say, what is that? Thumbs up. Well done. It's a mudra. Well established. It's the same thing means so many different things. If we say, hey, what is this mudra? You're good for nothing. Get out. Huh? Mudra. It's an indication. No word spoken. Mudra. Behave otherwise. What there? Huh? Do you say that to Krishna? You say, what there? Yeah, it's coming. Behave. These are all different mudras. But they are not as elegant. Whereas in Bharatanatyam, when you see, they are all so beautifully displayed. And especially, if you see mudra of Ammachi, what is her mudra? Only hug mudra. Only a hug mudra. See? Raman Maharishi's mudra, silence mudra. Wherever he is, whichever position he is, no special leg has to be there and the hand has to be there, nothing like that. Whichever way position. Some trigger comes or some thought comes which reminds him of himself, he's gone. He's gone means he's in contemplation. So this Chin Mudra, so just looking at this Chin, this is the knowledge that is getting transferred to the student. They are looking at him, they are remembering that this the symbolism or the significance of this Chin Mudra, and the revelation is happening in the student. What is the revelation in him? He realizes the Dakshinamurti, the Guru, the teacher, the Acharya, the Parabrahma Tattva within himself. There you go. And is this teaching, eloquent teaching through Chin Mudra, is it happening with frustration, with anger, with you are wasting my time and this? No. How is he doing it? Ananda Murtim. Murtim hai na? Ananda Murtim. He is teaching it with joy. No teacher teaches with frustration. No teacher teaches with frustration. Krishna Bhagwan, where is he? How is he teaching? Who was frustrated? Arjuna was frustrated. What was he frustrated with? How can I kill my cousins? How can I kill my teacher? How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill so many people? This war is not required. There will be so much death. I don't want to go to heaven. I don't want to make so many ladies devoid of their brothers and husbands and fathers and sons. No, 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 no. So, full turmoil, full confusion. And when he smiles, when he tells this problem in front of Krishna, what does Krishna do while he is telling? Oh, really? You are having this problem? I am also having problem. Normally we compete, isn't it? Normally we compete. I have pain. Oh, your pain is nothing. My pain. I have got a headache. Your headache. My headache is more important. I am sleepy. You are sleepy. I am more sleepy than you. It may be competition. Why stop there? You had an accident. I had a bigger accident. So in everything we are 30 मार खां. Means जिनको समझ आ गया ठीक है, नहीं आया तो there is no English translation for it. Why this is? Someone one moment. So he, while Arjuna is complaining and crying and showing his unwillingness to fight, Krishna is standing and smiling in front of him. What will be the disposition of Arjuna? What will he be thinking? And what Krishna will be thinking? Arjuna is thinking, why is he smiling? What is? I'm talking so seriously. This is a world problem. There will be so much death. And he has got nothing to, he's not worried at all. What does he know that I don't know? Why is he smiling? Is he not concerned? Is he not worried? I am worried, but he is not worried. All of them want to fight. All my brothers want to fight. I am the only one who doesn't want to fight. I am so wise. And I am miserable. Because I am wise, I am miserable. But Krishna is smiling. And what is Krishna thinking? There are many people who have been born like you, who have complained like you, who have had the identity crisis like you, who have lost the plot like you, because basic misunderstanding. What? What is the basic misunderstanding?
That you are born and dead.
Okay, born and death. Anyone else? Oh, that is born and death. What else? Huh?
Reality and unreality.
We are in the middle of the war. कहाँ reality unreality आ गया?
I'm killing by own people.
Attachment, all that is good. The biggest issue for him is, I am going to kill. That I am going to do all this. I am going to do all this. I will be the cause for all this. I will be the instrument of destruction. He has got no doubt about his ability as regards killing. He is full courage and confidence that I will. Otherwise, who can say, I don't want to kill my teacher, I don't want to kill my grandfather, I don't want to kill. That means he has got no doubt what his capacity is. But where is the problem? I don't want to. Ego आ गई ना? ये डिफरेंस है. कृष्णा इज थिंकिंग, इतने साल तो मेरे साथ बैठ के मेरे प्लेट में से खाने खाया. You for so many years You only mucked around with me. You only you enjoyed sleeping on my bed. You enjoyed. You came to meet me, but got married with my sister. Huh? Never took me seriously. Now is the time that you are available. Majority of the, for a general point of view, majority people are available only when they are at their wits' end. If we take these four, when they have got nowhere to go, then they become available. They go to Lord Shiva. They could have gone to Lord Shiva in the beginning itself. But no, I have to find out this also, that also, the whole world. Then they find this world is right, kuch nahi hai isme. Then they go to the source of the world, the Lord Shiva. Isn't it? So whenever we are vulnerable, that is a doorway to a higher growth. Whenever we are vulnerable, when you are listening and sleep is coming, that very moment, the opportunity to go into sleep or to remain awake, even though the mind has gone to sleep, that opportunity is available only at that moment. Catch it. I'm not telling that it's wrong to go to sleep. Let it come again and again. You will go in, come out, go in, come out. एक में तो पकड़ लेगा, भागेगा कहाँ? Remain awake. अच्छा आने दो. It's happening. You are not making the head go down. You are not making the eyes go down. You are not making the mind become empty of the thoughts. You are not making the sleep come. It's happening. Let it happen. Let it happen. But remain awake. But remain awake. It's a knack. The more you keep contemplating on it, one day it will click. Just as, very simple, I'll keep coming back to this. Just as you don't know what sleep is and you end up in sleep, isn't it? You don't know. At least you know you are. But who you are is not the right information. Not you are the body, not you are the mind, not you are the intellect. Who are you? Chin Mudra. Now don't look at the fingers and contemplate. इधर देखने से कुछ नहीं होगा. You have to understand the symbolism of that. What it represents, this mudra, Chin Mudra, what it represents. This must, so when you hear it 2-3 times or even once is enough, and once it has been imbibed in you, then the moment your hand, tomorrow morning's meditation, or even now sitting in class, on one side your hand is in Chin Mudra, you are continuously reminded again and again that I am not the three. I'm not the three. You don't have to keep looking at it. You just know it. I'm not the three. I am the essence. Just like, what is there in my pocket? Is there anything? Yeah, this thing is here. Just like the moment I take this mala in my hand, I don't have to do anything. The moment I touch it, the mantra begins. The moment I touch it, automatically the finger starts rolling over the next, over the next, over the next. In the mind, it's a trigger. In the mind, the mantra automatically begins. Anytime the Chin Mudra comes about, immediately what it is, just like this, it triggers you back to yourself. Chin Mudra and this, and because you go back to yourself, self is Ananda Swarup. Therefore, how does Ananda express? Beauty in the heart, smile on the face. We stand together as one family. See, beauty in the heart. You have come back to the self. Knowledge must result in joy. And where do you see the joy? Two places, in the eyes and on the lips, in your actions. These, otherwise, and you don't plan, now I'm going to be smiling, now I'm going to show joy through my eyes. How will you show? Now I'm going to express joy through my action. You try, you will be frustrated because it will not express. And when you are, just a simple action, we both were coming down and that young child, Krishna, he's holding her hand and I am holding, we both are holding one hand each, and he's coming down the hill. And he wants to jump. And she's saying, no, 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 no. Then anyway, we decided, okay, we'll lift him. So when he's taking a step, before his foot comes down, we lift him, and in the air he's going cut 4 or 5 steps, and then he comes down. Oh, it became a game for him, but we were getting tired. He wanted more and more and more. He is joyful, we are joyful, and we didn't think and do it. It was spontaneous. Oh, if we do this, we will be happy. If we do this, that, it was at that instant. It just happens, isn't it? Like that it must be. See? So this self is Ananda Swarup, and it expresses as Ananda spontaneously, without any, normally we have, if I eat food, then I'll be happy. If I go to sleep, I'll be happy. If I take shower, then I'll be fresh. My hook, not yours. So I have my ways. Each one has their own. If I do this, if I do that, there's always cause and effect. But here, my neck is going only this way. Okay, let's try. But this joy, this bliss is uncaused bliss. Because there is no cause and effect in this. No, it's a complete circle. It's Purna. In Purna, there is no cause and effect. And that is expressing as the Ananda on the face, Ananda in the action. Now, if we learn from this, apply it in your life, what do? How should you behave? How should you act? Always approach everything with a smile. Always approach everything with a smile. Automatically solutions, creative solutions will present themselves. Second, be at one ment with the activity that you are doing. And do it, initially we do it with joyfully. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, ये शुरू में होता है. बाद में अभी तो मेरे को बोलने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, पकड़ा कि शुरू हो जाता है अपने आप. That much integration has taken place between this and that. And now, if I don't do this also, I start and this stops, it still goes on. That much integration. You all know about this integration. I am the father, I am the husband, I am the father, I am the husband. Integration itna ho gaya, now you can't think of other than father and husband. It's become so one with you. Another one, I am the body, I am the body, I am the body, I am the body. It has become gone so deep into your system that you don't see yourself other than the body. Further, I am the waker only. Waking is real, rest is all imagination. Waking is real, waking is real, waking is real. I have to have security, I have to have wealth, I have to have relationships. Otherwise, who will give fire to my body when I die? Think again and again and again. It becomes so deep into our system that we can't think that we are also the dreamer, we are also the sleeper. We must give the same value to all the three, but we don't, because we have invested only in this. So when I have invested only in the mantra, it goes deep. When I have invested in Dakshinamurti, in the silence, then that will go deep. See, And that will bring about the disposition of joy. And where is this joy? That laughing club ki tarah nahi. Swatma Ramam. Swa, self. Swa, Atma. The Swa is the self. Atma is the self. My own self. Ramam, you can even take it Ramam. Ramam is not the Lord Ram. Ramam means revealing. Rati, revealing. So, how does this joy come about, express about? And where is it expressing? It is expressing because the individual has gone back to the original, where? Within himself. Not outside somewhere. That also gives. When husband and wife come together, it gives. When the child comes and hugs to the mother, it gives joy. See? But it's temporary. This Swatma Ramam is continuous. Without a break. Taila Dharavat. Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam. Oh, Mudita Vadanam यहाँ पे आया क्या? आनंद मूर्ति में पहले था. Vadanam is the smile, isn't it? Chehra, the face. The face is joyful. Chalo dono. Mudita Vadanam, with a joyful face. Shri Dakshinamurti Midhe. And in this manner, Sri Dakshinamurti is teaching without teaching, because Vedanta cannot be pushed down someone's throat. लोग कहते हैं ना, many ashrams you go in India, the moment they say someone coming, अच्छा Mercedes से उतरा है, immediately, come, you have to get initiated. Why? Lot of donation will come. Many ashrams are there. The moment they see a new face, they want you to get entangled into that ashram, into that organization. Someone I met last weekend, not last weekend, a few months ago. They are from Vaishnavas. In Vaishnavas, what is the system, you know? You have to be stamped, you know, like the cows are stamped. You know, in Australia, cows are stamped. They take that hot metal and they stamp. This is from, suppose it is this monastery M. The M will be stamped on everyone. Or Don Bosco, so D will be stamped on them. So whose cows are these? Don Bosco Monastery. So in Vaishnavas, they stamp what? So either they stamp on the hand, or they stamp on their heart, or they stamp on their shoulder, or they stamp on their hot metal, straight, no tattoo, complete stamp. What? Either Shankh, or Chakra, or Gada, means Padma. These are the four. Lord Narayana is holding these four. Conch, Shankh, conch, Chakra, the discus, Gada, the mace, or Padma, the lotus. So they stamp it. Now you cannot say, now I have changed, I want to follow Shiva. You can't, hey, you are committed. To that extent, it goes. And till today it happens. And they just, when they got married, he was stamped. He was stamped. So where should he be stamped? So that people don't come to know. Where are they stamped? They stamp themselves. छोटा सा लगाया है यहाँ पे, या पीछे की तरफ लगाया है. So it is not obvious. So these things happen. What is this? You are making sure, because if he thinks about any god other than Lord Vishnu, he is going to go to hell. He is going to go to hell. You must have seen some people write Ram here, isn't it? Stamp hi to kiya hua. They put the stamp. Some people write Shiva, some people write Om. Many modern hippies, they write it out of fashion. But here there was no fashion. This was compulsory. What is your initiation? Stamp. Now you cannot go. Now you cannot change. See, in Vedanta, Vedanta is not religion. It is nothing to do with any type of philosophy, because Vedanta is not a philosophy. Vedanta has got nothing to do with any gods. And therefore, here in the Vedanta, it's self-recognition, it's self-discovery, it's revelation. And therefore, it has to come. This urgency, this availability, this focus, availability has to come from the student of its own accord. The teacher cannot make it happen for the student. The God cannot make it happen to the student. Yes, at the relative level, it is all the Lord's grace. Lord's grace is always. You are just giving it lip service. Because something happened, what? You won a lottery. Or something in your life happened because you did the archana in the temple. It's the Lord's grace at the right time, at the right place. I was available and this happened. What is so big deal? What happened to you? It is not. The Vedanta has got nothing to do with all this. Because Lord's grace, so things happened in my life. Cause and effect. In Vedanta, there is no cause effect. Because Swami is teaching, we are understanding. Sorry. Someone is understanding, someone is sleepy, someone is confused, someone is finding it, oh my God. See, someone asked me, Swamiji, can you tell me in one line all this blabber you are doing? In one line. What can I tell? I was only smiling. Then the other person started saying something. But they are looking at me. What is this fellow going to say? Tell me in one line. I was trying to work it out. What should I say? I was trying to connect with them without speaking. What? I said, whatever you are seeking, you are that. And while I was walking up the hill, it was tiring. My mind stopped in that exhaustion. Suddenly, I said, I should have told that person the second part also. Whatever you are not seeking is also you are. See, whatever you are, so this makes the equation complete. Whatever you are seeking, you are. Whatever you are not seeking, you are. So which means now you have pervaded the manifest and the unmanifest world also. You have pervaded. And what are we doing? Running from here to there, coming to the ashram, coming to the class, coming to the satsangs, going to the bed, waking up, going to sleep, eating food. We are seeking something, we are seeking completion. Oh, this food will give me happiness. Then after food, coffee will give me happiness. After that, fruit will give me happiness. After that, this question will give me happiness. After that, meditation will give me happiness. After all this is okay, let it go on. But don't lose the plot. Don't lose the plot. And the plot is, you are Vedanta. You are in essence the Upanishad. You are in essence the Dakshinamurti. You are in essence that which you are seeking. Only mistake we are making is We are seeking it, initial stage, we are seeking it outside. First, find yourself, who you really are. See? Otherwise, we will never be content in our life. We may have everything, but inside there is some emptiness. We may have everything, but continuously barking at something. Someone asked me, Swamiji, you did not explain one thing. What? You did not explain Murti, Dakshina. What does Dakshina mean? Why? They did homework from home and came here. So they want to test, is Swami doing the job good? Huh? So I told him, Dakshinamurti is the last word. I have not reached the last word yet. When I reach that, I'll tell you. See? So what happens? Every mind does it. But see, I'll tell you plus point also and minus point also. Pehle minus point. What is the minus point? Minus point is that what did I say? 10 rupees for a new tabla student and 100 rupees for the already learned tabla student. So the one who has already done the research at home on Dakshinamurti and come to the class, they are continuously assessing. Has he covered that topic? Has he covered this topic? Did he say, oh, that one said so many things. So they are not available to what is going on right now because already the data is going grrr, grrr, grrr. You know what is this grrr, grrr, grrr? Car in park brake and the accelerator going on. Fir धुआं निकलता है. Only the smoke comes out. What is the plus point? They want to know. That is the plus point. And what is the next point? The next point is they have to have patience. Shraddha Saburi. Have faith, have patience. If you understand one word in last 3-4 lectures that we have done, we don't need to know the meaning of Dakshina also. Understand? Then we are interested in knowing the word meaning of each word. But what are we trying to convey here? What have we been trying to tell you from yesterday evening's class? You are that which you are seeking, isn't it? And what are we interested in? What does Dakshina mean? Now, I'm saying about this because you have come to that word. So it's whatever people have talked to me, it's triggering. See? So they asked the question, they did the research because they were interested. They wanted to know. They did not study that because they want to check the teacher out. They wanted, no, I must study, I must find out what it is so that it's not new for me, but actually they are hitting the axe over their own foot. What did we say? The scriptures must be listened. Now we come to Dakshina. Shri Dakshinamurti. This Dakshina, we explained the Murti yesterday. But Dakshina means the one who is facing south. What is south, we said? Death. Yamaraj. I did explain then. So you are not available. What can I do? I did explain. And suddenly now it's coming. I did tell. So Yamaraj is located in the south. So where are we? In southern hemisphere. We are already near death. We are already close to death. We are in the southern hemisphere. Closest to the southern pole. Where does the sun rise? This way. Where is the sunset? That way. Where is north? Here. Where is south? There. Thoda sa idhar udhar. So the teacher is already sitting in the north. Dakshinamurti sits in the north facing the south. The students always sit in the south facing the north. So, by nature, we are sitting in the right place, naturally, without planning. Why? North Pole is where the knowledge is. Knowledge not doesn't mean knowledge, this verbal knowledge. The knowledge, the essence, the truth, it's in the north. We don't think of our anus. We don't think of our knees. My mind is there. God is there. No, we think of our head, no? Sahasra Shirsha Purusha. Where is the Lord? Oh, we contemplate where? In our head. So, in the north, the effulgence is, the knowledge is. In the south, death is. Now find out. Who are the students? Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. Who is the teacher? The self. The self is none other than you. Where is he looking? At if you are available, if it has clicked, you are available. He is ever available. It's never that he is not available. Because he is all pervading. He is one without a second. He is always available. And where is the Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar? Looking towards the self. See, if mind, intellect, memory, ego, if they look away from the self, which direction they are looking? South. What will it bring about? Death. If they are looking towards the self, they are looking northwards. What will it bring about? Immortality. Immortality. And all our scriptures are just guiding you, including this one, that look north, look within. See? Swatmaramam muditavadanam Shri Dakshinamurti Mide. So, we'll read it once and then conclude this verse. Or if you want, we can start it all over again. By tomorrow evening it will conclude. Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasad Rishiganaihi Avrutam Brahmanishtai Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudramanandamurtim Swatmaramam Muditavdanam Shri Dakshinamurti Mide. Murti Mide. Now we enter into our second verse. What does it say? Vatavitapi samipe Bhumi bhage nishannam Sakala muni jananam Jnana datara marat Tribhuvana gurumisham Dakshinamurti devam Janana marana dukkha Cheda daksham namami. तो यहाँ पे जस्ट एक बार सुन लो. वटविटस्पि समीपे भूमि भागे निषण्णं सकलमुनिजनानां ज्ञानदातारमारात् त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवं जननमरणदुःखच्छेद दक्षं नमामि. टुगेदर. वटविटपि समीपे भूमिभागे निषण्णं सकलमुनिजनानां ज्ञानदातारमारात् त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवं Janana Marana Dukkha Cheda Daksham Namami. Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage Nishannam Sakala Muni Jananam Jnana Datara Marat. Sitting on the ground near the banyan tree, where all munis who were sitting near to the bestower of knowledge, Tribhuvana Guru Mesham Dakshinamurti Devam, who were sitting near to the Guru of the three worlds, the Lord Himself, personified as Guru Dakshinamurti. Janana Marana Dukkha Chaya Daksham Namami, who were sitting near to the one expert in savoring the sorrows resulting from the cycles of births and deaths. I bow to that Dakshinamurti. You know, when it reminds two things. Just now when we are coming, few people think, Swamiji, let's find a tree and study under the tree. And second thing that reminded me, that was the traditional way in the Gurukulas. We also, when we were in the ashram, we used to study inside the room. But just outside, there was a huge mango tree. And during our course only the mangoes came. And I filled up a whole gunny bag of mangoes, kept it under my bed. Like a monkey, me and another person climbed the tree, collected all. And then we used to give it to everyone. And the second meaning, क्या था? What was the other remembrance? एक तो ये था, हाँ दोनों हो गया ना, दोनों हो गया, एक तो रास्ते का हो गया, एक आश्रम का हो गया. So both things I remembered. Now why I am looking for third one when it is not there? So, what time we started? 4 o'clock. Huh? We started 4. So we'll conclude here and we'll come back to it. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Take a break. We will come back at what time? 5 o'clock? 6 to 7? It's okay, Amma? Laida? After class, after 7 o'clock? It's okay? 7:30 dinner? Or 7 o'clock? 7:30. Okay. Huh?